Every home has a story. I can't wait to share this home's beautiful story with you. Today we're in Lakewood Ranch looking at homes by West Bay, and this is the Biscayne II. So right away you see all this attention to detail, this grand entranceway. And you see this a lot with West Bay Home in the Artisan series. They have different series and with different lot sizes. The Artisan series are really nice and they have a lot of higher end finishes. So this home's between 4 and 5 bedrooms, 4 and 5 baths, and starts in the 800s. Check out the size of this room. This is almost like its own little suite here. You have your private bathroom, you have a free, good sized walk in closet. And I've talked about this in a number of videos, but a lot of homes in Tampa aren't equipped for multi generational living. And this room here would be a perfect setup for that. You have space to spread out, plenty of room for large furniture, and in many houses this could be the primary suite, and it's simply beautiful. And that's one common home story I find a lot. We have home buyers who parents are getting older and they want to live with their kids, be close, have that support system, but they still want to live in a beautiful home and everyone have the right amount of space. And so with a suite like that, that could definitely accommodate it. So you're seeing this trend a lot with other builders as well. In My Homes does a great job with that. I think Lennar has maybe a few as well. And but for these higher end builders like this one, it's beautifully done. So the large windows in the back really connect the indoor with the outdoor living, and that's an upgrade as far as how many windows you have. And but that's definitely an upgrade I would do. You're not going to change it after the fact, and it really adds a beautiful elegance to the home. Check out the size of that fridge as well. That's a massive fridge. But I mean, you could really envision yourself in this kitchen. Maybe you're hosting a family gathering and you see your kids outside, playing the pool and that sort of thing. Or there's plenty of counter space. You have a bunch of people over and everyone brings a dish. You can have a nice potluck. Maybe have a nice catered meal, and there's plenty of room to spread out and spend time with the people you love, which is great. A lot of kitchens, the space is tight and you have to be a little bit of a gymnast to get around other people. Here is truly abundant. And let me know what you guys think about this table attached to the island. That's a trend I'm seeing more and more, and some buyers really love it, and some are like, yeah, it's not for me. It'll be interesting to see if we see that in the future or if it's gonna go away. So this house doesn't have a formal dining. We have this area over here, but you can really put a large table here. This is a 6 person table, and you go bigger with that table as well. But if you want formal dining, if that's important to you, West Bay has other floor plans that have formal dining that's pretty similar to this one in style. And every person's store is unique. I have home buyers who are like, hey, look, I need a 4-3, 2,400 square feet, and you know 10 minutes away from whatever. And I have other buyers who are like, look, they have they need a more customized experience and they need it kind of fine tuned for their lifestyle. They have very particular needs, and West Bay does a good job with having a variety of options for those buyers. So price is obviously an important part of home story, your cost and that sort of thing. And I don't want to go into the nitty gritty of what incentives are offering today because they do change from time to time. But they do have some amazing interest rates right now, as well as closing cost incentives. And that's important. I have buyers ask me, hey, when are rates going to drop? And the reality is, with new construction deals, they are pretty low right now. So full transparency, this downstairs room isn't the largest. In my mind, it works great as a home office or maybe like a workout room, but it's a lot smaller than that front bedroom, and it's the other rooms we're going to explore. So let me know in the comments what you guys use this upstairs loft slash bedroom area for. There's so many important uses for it, especially working now. A lot of people are working from home and they need a quiet place to get things done, without, bothering family. And this office loft area is a great place for that. I had one person who was running a full on, photography studio from her house, and it was in not this exact floor plan, but in an office very similar. I was hosting an open house, I think last weekend, and we had people come in, and it was a guy maybe in his 40s or so, and he was looking for a place to live with his mom. His mom was a bit older, and they wanted a place where they could all be comfortable. And a loft area like this would be perfect because he could be upstairs in the loft, mom could be downstairs, and he could have his own kind of private space, but also still plenty of room, to be with his member. So these number of windows sliders here is an upgrade. There's a bunch of different upgrades in this home, and I don't, kind of want to talk about them all now. I would probably estimate, at the design center, 10% of the purchase price toward upgrades. Some people would argue it'd be a lot less, and other people would be a bit more. And it really kind of depends on your taste and what you feel is a must-have and what you feel is a necessity. Likely what I believe is a necessity and my wife's belief is a necessity is two different things. So it's definitely important to have a plan in the design center. But it's nice this home has some beautiful upgrades that you can choose the things you want and really make the home your own. So let me know in the comments what your favorite feature of the home is. I'd love to hear from you guys. My name is Jeremy Sullivan, I'm a local realtor here in Tampa Bay. It's awesome you guys made it toward the end of this video. I would recommend clicking like and subscribe as we load new content every week. If you have any questions about real estate, whether it's today or like 5 years down the road, I'm happy to help out. I love to be your real estate resource of choice in Tampa Bay. That storage closet is great. And you can tell in just in the primary suite here, all the attention to detail in the home. We have the beams on the ceiling. There's a larger three windows over there. Even the door to the outside pool. I love having that in a primary suite where you just open the door and jump in the pool instead of versus, going throughout the rest of the house. And it's great that West Bay is building homes with pools. A lot of builders don't do that. And you can definitely get a pool or should be able to get a pool post closing, caveat check with your HOA. But it's kind of nice that you can have that rolled into your mortgage